I'll let you into a little secret. I had a look at this beforehand, and number 6 gave me trouble. Oh, did it give me trouble. There were tears. They were throwing things around. Not quite, but I wanted to. In my heart of hearts. And it was a wrong question, and it was everybody else's fault. And it's so much easier to think it's a wrong question than to actually say, I can't do this. Anyway, it turns out I can't do it. But I think we now have a solution. So let's start off with number 5, section 2. Have a look. Can you see how, if I take this here, the fat part of the triangle and the sort of bottom of that, and I flip them up, those lines become there, don't they? So we're going to do the same here. We're going to take the 6 o'clock and make it 3 o'clock. So we'll have our sort of stretched out cupcake at the top and our egg on the bottom. So that's not that, that's the wrong way around. That's got a rectangle on the bottom and that hasn't got an egg at all. So we're already in with a chance of 50-50. So something now happens with the shapes. Can you see this circle? Let's get a dot here. This circle that's right next to the bottom of the triangle, it sort of slides from here down to the bottom. So when this slides around, we want this square to slide down to the bottom, which it does there and there. And they've both got a cupcake. So that didn't really help. We've got to decide on the colouring. Green triangle becomes grey. Grey triangle be orange. Circle. It's a circle, isn't it? The circle becomes white, so that they swap the colours. So we want our pentagon to become grey, which is this one, and the square to become white. Always sort of, if you've got time, do the extra bits, check. So therefore, I'd love for using this. Ta-da! So our answer is B. Sorry, can't resist it. I have to put a line through that just to make sure. And now I have to. Problem is, we all end up with systems, don't we? You end up with a system, find your system, and if it works, stick with it. Now, 6 is the one that. And it's not as hard as it seems. In fact, my husband, who's useless at these things, he's useless at these, and he gets very agitated and upset by it. He just looked at it and was able to do it immediately, which made me feel like a right numpty. But, so number is not going to be A because we know it's going to be the same number. So we can get rid of that one. And we know it's not going to be that one because that's all grey. This one, do you agree? We can just eliminate that because something strange happens there. Which then gave us these two. And I couldn't be doing with it because I thought there was a mirror image going here. And of course, once you've got the idea going on, so I thought it was going to be C, but the colours were all wrong. If I put, say, a line through that, and we'll just flip it upside down, whoop, we end up with this. And so if I put a line through sort of there, and we flip it whoop, upside down, we end up with B. I think what I could have done when I desperately wanted to have the mirror image going that way, I could have said, yes, but if you did that, then the colours aren't right. And therefore it's not C, so it must be B, even though you don't know why. And sometimes that's as good as reason as any.